All right, so you want to start this one off?
Nah, you can start this one off. I'm still debating on my joint.
All right, so Hollywood need to ask us. I want to see a movie, not a series. I want to see a 2.5 hour movie on the birth of ESPN. I remember when I was a kid and we didn't have this thing called cable. We had local channels, and the local channels was popping. You had our TV shows, our TV shows. We had shows that we could watch music acts perform. We had shows where we could watch wrestling, and we had channels where we could watch Friday night movies. And it didn't get no better than that. Then all of a sudden, when I was a little kid, they had something called cable. What's that? Oh, these channels is different. These channels, they show everything. They got adult content. You could be watching the same thing, but you might see a little pop out. You know what I'm saying? You watching this over here and this and that going on, but it's only 4 real channels that's really popping. You know what I'm saying? You got your regular joint, but they got this thing called HBO. HBO is the new wave, Showtime, new wave, Cinemax, wave. I think it was the movie channel that came out with that original wave. So when cable first came out, they was missing what? Sports. And sports went to a whole new level when you had the local channel, but when ESPN, where you could all bring this and channel it to one big company, ESPN took off like a light in the early 90s. So I want to see a movie of the early inception of ESPN, how they incorporated cable, and just from it going from one level. By the end of the 90s, ESPN was a must to watch because it was the latest on all sports related. I want to see that. That's what I want to see.
All right, yeah. ESPN was definitely a pivotal time, and it's still a huge market. So to see where they how they began, that would be dope to see somebody's idea. Like, yo, what if we just have a show talking about sports? Man, that's stupid. Nobody gonna watch that.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
just to see to go back and forth and then to find out like nigga, it's the greatest show on earth. You know what I'm saying? Like, but before it was probably somebody's idea that didn't think to speak up about it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
So that's dope too. That's dope. That'll be lit. Well,
And then
my shit on some freestyle shit. You know what I'm saying? Well, what was you about to say?
now I'm saying ESPN got so damn big that they got pause. They got several channels of ESPN. They got ESPN 1, 2, 3, ESPN College. They got ESPN this and that. Cause I remember there would be times where when I was younger, if it was baseball season, they show all baseball highlights. I'm like, damn, I gotta wait like a whole 15, 20 minutes to get to football or basketball, to a sport that I like to watch. So it's on a whole nother level now. But yeah, go ahead though. My bad.
Facts, facts. All right, so my Hollywood need to ask us. I want to see. I want to see a series on. I want to see a series on contracts, but I want the series to be focused on as if the contract is alive itself. So now the contract will be narrating what the contract is about and who are the parties coming in together to get the contract signed. So you
Okay.
don't really know who the parties are. You just know what the contract is being drawn up, and you're us as the viewer is only getting the side from the contract. You know what I'm saying?
Uh huh.
But a lot of contracts out here that we don't know nothing about. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Just be a lot of weird stuff that be going on, and we just be left in the wind and don't really fathom and understand the magnitude of certain situations. So I would love to see a pure writing, pure thought process, pure creativity to bring this type of idea out where we're seeing a version of a series or a movie, however y'all want to put it together, but it's from the uh well, we can't say eyes because it's inanimate, but it's from the viewpoint of the contract itself. You know what I'm saying? So whether it be an insurance contract, whether it be a NFL contract, NBA contract, whether it's an NDA clause, you know what I'm saying? Like whatever contract it is, what is the prenuptial, you know what I mean, marriage contract, you know what I'm saying? All types of contracts that's gonna bring a varied and myriad of different people together. So you're now just seeing, so matter of fact, it could be a series. So this will be an anthology. Each episode, you're seeing the contract being drawn up. Now you're seeing the people come together. You hear one side, hear the other side, and then you try to figure out what the hell is going on. But the contract itself is like stating, like, yo, this is how it's supposed to be. So I'd love to see something about contract and how pivotal and how powerful contracts are. Because there's contracts out there where it could bar you from never speaking at all. You have the God-given right to speak. But if you sign this contract, it's over.